Everyone, welcome to All Up in Your Melon. I'm Lauren Boucher, and today I am going to be making French onion dip with caramelized onions. So I looked up a bunch of recipes, so I'm gonna kind of combine them all and make it how I want to. So what you need is one medium yellow onion. And I already diced it because I knew I would cry and I didn't want to cry. I'm gonna saute it in butter and vegetable oil and some honey. And for the dip part, I have 8 ounces of sour cream. This is probably about 8 ounces of cream cheese and then a dollop of mayo. I use real Hellmann's. I'm a Hellmann's girl. I'm gonna put in some cayenne pepper, some salt, pepper, and some chives. The recipe is caramelize the onions and then mix it all together. So follow me to the stove and I will get to caramelizing. Alright, so I'm gonna turn this to medium heat. I'm gonna put in about 2 tablespoons of butter. Pretty healthy portion. I got my spatula here. And I'm gonna put in, I don't know, probably the same 1-to-1 ratio. No, that's definitely way less. Okay. So maybe 2-to-1 butter to oil. We're gonna let this heat up a little bit and then we will throw in the onion. The butter is melting and it's bubbling, so that means it's hot. And I just got a little whiff of the onions and now my eyes are watering. So toss it in. Mix that all up, and then we are going to use 2 tablespoons of honey to make it a little sweet. So this could take 10 minutes. We're just going to watch these puppies brown, and that's what we're going to do. And you'll know when they're ready. These onions are getting there. They're about halfway, you can see. And I forgot, but you were supposed to add salt, pepper, and cayenne from the beginning. I don't want them too cayenne-y, so... Ooh, shit. Shoot. That's a little bit cayenne. A little bit of salt. Good helping of pepper. Okay, let's check out this cayenne. We don't want to confuse the color because the color might be a little brown. So the onions aren't ready yet. So keep them going, keep them cooking. We'll come back when these puppies are caramelized. So as you guys can see, these have really browned up. They're brown around the edges. And near the end, you really want to pay close attention because these things will turn burnt real quick. So these are really close to being done. I'm gonna let them go for another maybe minute, but as soon as they burn, they're kind of ruined. And I did want to mention that the less you touch them, the better it is, because the more you mix it around, the cooler they get, and that you want to keep them warm the whole time. So be aware of that. So see how quickly they're browning? The whole onion. I am going to shut these off. We're going to let them sit here so they'll still cook a tiny bit more. And I'm going to go and chop the chives and mix the other ingredients. So I am going to chop the chive. I got these chives from my garden. You want to cut the flower part off. And so these chives I want smaller than last time. So I'm gonna cut it in half. Then I'm gonna cut it in half again. Very messily. And now I'm gonna cut as thin as I possibly can. Oh no, I said I wasn't gonna cry. I feel like I might cry. I don't know if it's because of the onion that we cut on this cutting board or if it's from these little chive onions. And as you guys know, by chive onion scallion, but I do believe if you used a chive, it would work. This is really funny thickness, these chives. These are the flour, so I don't know if they taste different at all. We will find out. I'm gonna give it a little chomp. Yeah. Tastes the same. It actually might be milder than the regular chives that don't have flours on them, so who knows? You know what? We always waste too much, so might as well just eat it all. And you know, I think I am only gonna do one chive. Seems like this is making a lot more than we're gonna need, or really the perfect amount. Ooh, I'm gonna cry. Chop up these last pieces. That looks pretty good. That looks like a good amount. I got a Tupperware because I'm going to a party, so I'm gonna put all of the ingredients in the Tupperware. First we go the sour cream. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit because it's a little, you know, when it has the water, it's a little not mixed. I'm going to get a spatula so I can get all of the sour cream. If you don't have a little spatula, I recommend one. They're so useful and perfect for so many things. Perfect size to get the rest of this sour cream out, that's for sure. Ooh, I gotta tell you, I love sour cream, and this house just smells like French onion dip, so you really can't beat that. This is cream cheese. Throw this in. I would say this is probably a full 8 ounces of cream cheese. So 1-to-1 ratio. And these sat out for a little bit, and because I got this from the bagel shop, because I got Providence Bagel, shout out, they have the best everything bagels. Anyway, I got bagels, cream cheese, got them on the side, so that's why I have this cream cheese. And Anna Garden's recipe called for, I think, a 1/4 cup of mayo, but I'm just gonna do a big dollop like this. There we go, that's the creamy insides that we like. There's a lot of fat in this right here. I'm gonna use the spoon to mix this. Sure, the cream cheese mixes with the mayo, mixes with the sour cream. It's actually mixing pretty good. Fold it a little bit. Okay, it's all mixed. Now we put in the onions. Look at these onions. Those don't look good. I don't know what looks good. They're so brown. Make sure you get all the onions other than the ones I spilled. Now you're just gonna mix it in. And they say the flavors really meld together if it sits overnight. So it's good to make it a day ahead of time. So there we go. And you wanna enjoy it with some ridge chips. They're the only way to do it. Oh yeah, and then you wanna put the scallions on top, but that's mostly for a garnish. I'm just gonna use a tortilla chip just to try it. So good. The onions are so sweet. It's almost like an onion honey dip. No, I might call this the onion honey dip. So, it's really, really good, guys. You really should try it. I'm gonna put the chives on and show you how it looks. I'm sure it would look a lot cuter in a bowl, but I'm taking this to go, taking it to a party right now. That's what it looks like with the chives. Yeah, it doesn't look that good, so I'm gonna mix them in. Now I'm just gonna cut a few of these on top. These come out nice and pretty and in circles, and then we'll cut these nice small little. Extra onion. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you've learned how to make a really yummy app so that you can take to a party or just eat at home for your own content, to your own heart's desire. Have a good night. Visit my website for the recipe, allupinyourmelon.com. Enjoy your afternoon, evening, or night, or morning. Bye.